Oh, hey y'all. Hey. Hey. Hey y'all. Hey. Hey. Hello everyone. Um ooh. Hello everyone. Hey Bovo. Hey Domi. Hey Miss Trisha. Hey Pinky Tiki. Um we're here and yeah, we are here. We are here. So also I'm just here live just because it's a Friday, and I just wanted to be live and talk to y'all and come on and see y'all and let y'all see me and all of that good stuff. And so yeah, and y'all talk to me and I talk to y'all, and if anybody, hold on, hold on, um, hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on 1 sec. Uh, uh, all right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm here for real this time. Hey. I had to send stuff out real fast. Um, we're here. I'm having a drink. It's a holiday weekend. Shondo's in the chat. Shondo's around the building. Hello, everyone. Y'all, I'm just gonna be honest. The girls, the people are here. Um, in the great city of Atlanta, doing what they do. The girl, as Reese G would say, the girls are girling. They are out and about. Hey, Zap Allen. They are in these good streets. Okay. I will not be in the streets with them. Abby, I put the I sent you a link. I sent you the link to the video. If you could, Abby, if you want to come on, you can come on, Abby. Or if you want to put the link in the chat, Abby, you can do that as well. If anybody else wants to come on, I don't have it. I can't do it while I'm on my phone, but I did send you the link. So I don't even have that much news to talk about, but a couple things. Hey Tracy, hey Diamond Pearl Jim, y'all, hey Zap Allen, y'all know whenever I say I don't have a lot to talk about, that's when we have so much to talk about. Okay, girl. Um, oh, it's never too early to talk about dingalangs. Never too early. Speaking, you know what, dummy? Great segue into our first story. Great segue. I got a story that I thought y'all would find interesting. And let me read the headline. And you know how we do. We read the headline first and then we go from there. Tyson Gilbert, not Tyrese Gibson, Tyson Gilbert cut off his penis to throw at cops during high speed chase. Oh, yeah, let me read that again. Mm. Tyson Gilbert cut off his penis to throw at cops during high speed chase. Let me take my first bite of this edible that was brought over by Date Bay. Date Bay made me an edible out of, I think this is the honey oat Cheerios or whatever. I don't know. It's some kind of Cheerios that he made into like a Rice Krispie treat type deal that he made for me that I'm eating, and yeah. Oh, oh, that is potent. Listen, listen. Y'all know if we started off with penises getting cut off, it's just all downhill from here. I don't know what y'all want from me. Listen, listen. There is never a scenario. There is nothing ever that could happen. I don't care what is oozing out of my penis. I don't care what my penis is plagued with. I don't care how gross it may appear. I don't care whatever the hell ever could happen to my penis. There is never a time in life where I could imagine that shit done got that bad. Well, I'm cutting my dick off. We're just not doing that. Mm-mm. We're not doing that. Let me read the story. According to Vlad TV, Tennessee man, of course, the great state of Tennessee, one of the T's, Tennessee, Texas, one of them. According to Vlad TV, Tennessee man Tyson Gilbert cut off his penis and threw it at police while they were on a high-speed chase. Tennessee Highway Patrol trooper Bobby Johnson, because of course his last name has to be Johnson. His last name, the last name of the police officer or the highway patrolman had to be Johnson, because what else would it be? Anyway, Tennessee Highway Patrol trooper Bobby Johnson detailed the pursuit, stating, quote, "When I pulled up behind him and to turned my lights on, he took off and refused to stop. He was all over the road the whole time." I guess you kind of would be all over the road if you are simultaneously driving and simultaneously dismembering yourself and probably bleeding profusely all over said car. That might be a reason for you to be driving quite erratically. I'm just saying. Continuing on. He turned off on Old Liberty Road and came to a stop, because there's no other place we want to be hurling phalluses at people than the great Old Liberty Road. Because when I think of liberty, I think of penises being thrown at me after being dismembered. Continuing on, he opened his door. He was naked and covered in blood. He then shut his door and kept driving. But I needed this story to give intimate details about. Hold on. Let me see. Because I need the intimate details of how he, you know, chucked his penis at law enforcement. I'm just saying. Hold on. Um, Further research is needed. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Further information is needed about Mr. Tyson Gilbert. I need more information because this little blurb of a story ain't doing it. I need, and because if I don't get more information, y'all know what I'm about to do, right? I am about to. Hey, Julia, we are about to break down what Mr. Gilbert actually did. Okay, let me see what the Daily Mail has to say about this. See what the Daily Mail has to say. According to the Daily Mail, let me read their story. It says, a man severed his penis and threw it out of his car window, then claimed the voices on the radio told him it would save the world. I need a swig of wine for this. Now, let me get this straight. The voices in the radio that you were listening to came over this radio, spoke directly to you, Mr. Gilbert, then told you that the world would be saved if you took a blunt, sharp instrument, severed your own penis, took it in your hand while fleeing from police, take said penis, chuck it out the window at the police with hopes, prayers, and beliefs that it would, I guess, hit the police car, or maybe you were expecting them to catch it, or, I mean, how is this going to save the world? What part of the penis being hurled in the air would save the world and all of humanity? I'm just, I just, I, I, I need a drink. Oh dear God. Let me continue to read this article, y'all, because you can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. Tyson Gilbert, 39, from Cookeville, Putnam County, Tennessee, led police officers on a wild car chase through two counties in Tennessee as he what the as he careened towards the interstate on Wednesday morning. A Tennessee highway patrolman was the first to see Gilbert, who mutilated himself after seeing the man. After seeing the man who was driving naked, covered in blood. He was eventually stopped by members of the Alexandria Police Department who managed to box in his car on the highway just before he reached the interstate. He was then taken into custody, transferred to Vanderbilt University Medical Center, though it is not known if his appendage was retrieved for attachment. I still need more detail about the hurling of said penis. Hey, MBN, happy Labor Day to you, honey. Um, Once again, they have a statement Deputy Johnson. It's the same statement from Trooper Johnson, But I need more information about this member being hurled in the air. Yeah, you know, they're keeping this from us. They don't want to tell us, Julia, what, yes, Tracy, he is white. He is descended from the Caucasus Mountains. All I can say about this mugshot is it looks like, what's the name of that actor whose mugshot you've seen a million times over, where he has the blonde hair and his hair is just like out like that? That's kind of what he's giving you in this good mugshot. So you butt ass naked in your car. I don't know, Dommy. It may very well be the penis that got Lil Nas X pregnant, honey. But girl, so you riding around naked. I'm riding around. I'm getting it. I'm riding around. And I'm getting it, honey. Police, you are naked as the good Lord brought you into the world, dick in hand. Yeah, Nick Nolte. Thank you, Julia. Or that Gary Busey. It's either Gary Busey or Nick Nolte. I think it's Gary Busey. Anyway, but one of them two, either Nick Nolte or Gary Busey. It kind of looks like that if you want to think about it. Eyes like this, dilated and shit. Looking all, just looking all disheveled and shit. I'm just, you sitting in the goddamn car, butt ass naked with some sharp, blunt object. And you hear voices on the radio telling you that your magical penis, your wonderfully magical penis, can save the world. I, y'all see, I keep having to have a drink. I can't do this. So this is what we're doing in the year of our Lord 2021, right? In the year of our Lord 2021, we are riding around butt ass naked with sharp blunt instruments ready to mutilate and dismember ourselves. We get pulled over by the cop. Don't want the cop to stop us, and in the midst of driving at high speeds, you decide to sever your own penises at the behest and direction of these alleged voices coming out of the radio. You take said penis and chuck it out the window at the police. Now, you still got caught eating like you got away. I, they find the penis, like, whose job was it to go? And because clearly you had to shut that road down and clear the road so that you could, traffic had to be stopped. You had to shut everything down so the road could be clear so that you and some other officers could go and peruse said street for this phallus that was on the road. I just want to know whose job it was to go find the penis. That's my question. Whose job was it to go, hey, little baby, and look for this penis on the road? Good afternoon, quintessential. Good afternoon, little baby. Officer Peter. Somebody, or did they ever find the penis? Like, where did the penis land? I have so many questions here. What cornucopia of illicit drugs was this young man on? His name is Tyson Gilbert, if you need him. What are my snacks for today? I showed it's a wonderful, I think this is Honey Nut Cheerios edible that Date Bay came and brought me. I also have, because between you and Sir James, y'all contributed to the snack fund. So I've been going and I got some snacks. I got some more of those strawberries and cream Welch's fruit snacks that I have started to like. I also got me some I love everything gummy. Just love gummy. Gummies. That's the Airhead gummies. And I got some Jolly Rancher gummies. I love everything gummies. Yeah. So that's what we're doing today. In addition, we are finishing up this jam jar of wine. See, we're almost done with her. And we also are drinking Little Baby. I got another bottle of Roku Japanese gin, Little Baby. I got another bottle of that. So hold on. See, Little Baby, we got another bottle of the Roku gin, the Japanese gin. So yeah. Ain't it good though, Little Baby? Ain't it good? Jam jar is good though. If you've never had jam jar, if even if you're not like a wine drinker, it's good. It's a good sweet wine. And the good thing about jam jar is, a lot of people like that raggedy ass what's the name, Stella Rosa, which is really sweet. And it tastes really good. Um, but it got like 2% alcohol. Hey, mother, thank you for coming through. I know you were already a member. I don't know if you had to, you know how YouTube be doing. But if you never had Jam Jar is a good bottle of wine if you're not a wine drinker because it's nice and sweet and has a good taste. It's a nice sweet Shiraz, but it got a good 12.5% of alcohol. And for wine, anything above 10, 11% um alcohol in terms of wine is a good grade of wine. So good. So that's good. So that was our first story, y'all. We got Tyrese Gibson, who had ceremoniously chopped off his member and threw it out the window at the police. Because that's what white people do when you strung out on meth, okay? You chop off your own dick while you are driving naked, splattering blood all over you, chuck it out the window at the state troopers that's following you, and now you don't know where the hell your penis at. Because the voices out of the radio told you that your magical penis would help save the world. I can't make this stuff up. Oh, channel alert. I am in the as we speak. I'm uploading a new review for a new show. Mother, you might like this show. On Netflix, I did do a review for episode 1 of Clickbait. I watched episode 1. It was really good. I'm really excited to continue to watch. Oh, okay. I appreciate it, mother. Thank you for the membership. But Clickbait is a really cool show. I like the little premise behind the show. And so now I'm curious to find out what's gonna happen with this guy, and whether or not he's actually gonna die. So I would tell y'all, go ahead and when you get off this live, go ahead and watch episode 1. My review should be up for episode 1, and I'm gonna maybe do episode 2 If I don't do it this afternoon, I'll do it tomorrow afternoon because I gotta work in the morning. But I'll do it tomorrow afternoon, and that's another update. Silly Saturday will be tomorrow afternoon, not tomorrow morning because I have to work in the morning. So, um, yeah, it's called Clickbait, and it's on Netflix. It's a very interesting show. Very interesting TV series. So I kind of enjoyed it. It was really, it was cool. So I really want to see what's happening. I think the black lady in it is the same chick that was in, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the chick from Get Out who played the maid, the black maid lady. I think that's her. Anyway, so here's another story that I thought would wet your whistles. I'm just gonna read this comment, this title, and I'm gonna let y'all go from there. I'm gonna let y'all drag this woman just from the title of this article. Okay? It's thriller more than horror. I can tell you the premise of it. It's this man has allegedly been kidnapped and abducted, and he had, you know how when you're kidnapped or abducted, you hold up the little placards or cards or poster boards for the ransom or whatever. But his says, I abuse women, or I have killed a woman, and says that he is, done horrible things and been abusive to women, and says that if this video gets to 5 million views, I will die. And I think it's all about them suspecting that, because at first people think it's a hoax, but I think detectives start to suspect that it's one of the members of the family that might be behind all of this. So it's really good. And even from episode one, I could see how they're trying to tie this in, and they're trying to have it where everybody's going to possibly be able to do it or have a motive. Um, the first episode is entitled The Sister, and so it follows the sister and tells you, her vantage point of what happened. And then like periodically through the episode, they have little trackers of how many views the video has. Yeah. And so the second episode is titled The Detective. So I need to see the detective. To me, and this is normal, the wife seems the most guilty. Either the wife or something about that oldest son seems a little fishy to me too. But the wife, the oldest son, the mother, now this is an interracial marriage now. The wife is black, the father is white. So yeah, it's a lot going on. It was really good. Like they really captured me the first episode. I was like, oh, I need to see what's gonna happen. So yeah. And there's a lot of other players in this thing. Um that makes it interesting, but it's really good. So I'm going to be reviewing that. The first episode review is uploading as we speak. Y'all know how YouTube be sometimes with uploads. But yeah, it's a thriller, and it really has me intrigued. Like I really like it's really cool. Really, really cool. So let me read this title for y'all, and y'all just have at it. Because I know y'all gonna love this in the comment section. Here's the title of this article. Love and Hip Hop's Hazel E is now selling her used underwear online. Let me read that for you again. Love and Hip Hop's Hazel E is now selling her used underwear online. I don't know what y'all want me to do with that. What do y'all want me to do with that? What do y'all want me to do with this? Oh God, let me read this. Former Love and Hip Hop Hollywood star, that's questionable. Hey, Listasia. Hazel E has a new side hustle and wants to spread the word to her followers. The 41-year-old rapper, oh, she's a rapper? Oh, okay. Who is also a new mom, took to Instagram to promote a website where you can sell old and used lingerie. She explained it in an Instagram video exactly how it works. Quote, I found this amazing website where you can sell used intimate items such as these underwear. It's for fans who want your natural scent or after you work out, and it's a discreet way for you to make money. It's not so discreet if you're putting this on your Instagram feed, you fucking whore bitch. I get she added Lord help us. Where am I at? She added the caption that her female followers should join her, writing, quote, out with the old, in with the new. Head to www.naughtyconnection.com and sign up to sell some of your old unmentionables. It's free to sign up and shipping labels are free as well. It's the new Etsy. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. So let me get this straight. You want me to pay top dollar. You want me to pay top dollar so you could sell me and ship out to me in the mail your COVID latent venereal disease infested used underwear so that I can take it and sniff it. And please be clear, she's not dumb because there is a market for this, okay? There is a huge market for this because on my freak Twitter page, I got a freak Twitter. Everybody should have them a freak Twitter. You gotta have your open. You gotta have like 3 Twitter accounts: professional Twitter, your open Twitter, which is just for your friends and family and stuff like that. And then you got to have the freak Twitter. So you can, I ain't saying you got to be posted on that, but so you can watch all of the freaky stuff that go on Twitter. So you can't have it attached to your professional Twitter or your personal Twitter. Anyway, I've seen that people do this, like they sell their underwear and stuff right after they get out of the gym or whatever from working out. There's a whole fetish community for this. But with that being said, nobody wants any parts of you, Hazel E. Like, I'm trying to understand who is buying this. Like, who sanctioned this? How is this a thing? Make it make. I'm about to take a bite of this edible now, cause y'all done drove me to take a piece of this edible. Not Trick Daddy Crumbs. Oh, oh, not Trick Daddy Crumbs on your lip. I'm not doing this. Like, I want y'all to help me find out what's going on in this last and evil day. Please. I, I just report what I see on my on Al Gore's good internet. I'm just saying. Wait, they selling them in vending machines in Japan? I'm not. Nope. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I guess we need look no further than to wonder and find out how we have a whole ass pandemic and virus that doesn't seem to want to go anywhere. Because who is listen, y'all want to hear the audio? Hold on. Because you got to have the audio to go with it. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. There is audio. Hold on. Dear God. Hold on. Hold on. That's a commercial. Hold on. Because I need y'all to get into this audio. Get into this audio, Eddie. Girl. Oh, boy. A mess. This is a whole mess. Hold on. I'm here to put you on to a little bit more game. All right, hold on. Ladies. Let me start it over. All right. Hey, what's poppin', everyone? It's your girl Hazel Lee, and I'm here to put you on to a little bit more game. All right, ladies. So I found this amazing website where you can sell, like, used intimate items such as, underwear, and it's for like fans who maybe want your like natural scent or after you work out, and it's a discreet way for you to make money. So after you see this video, go on to naughtyconnection.com and check the Hazel page to buy pieces exclusively from me. And ladies, it's free to sign up. So get into it and make that extra money off, your sexy unmentionables and other stuff too. It's no discrimination. So check them out, naughtyconnection.com, and tell them that your girl. Now, before we break down the lie that she talk about she got fans and stuff, because I don't know where these alleged fans come from. I guess from her alleged rap career, because I didn't know she was a rapper, so I didn't know she had fans either. But did y'all notice at the end? I'm gonna see if y'all caught it. Did y'all notice something she said at the end, tried to slide it in? I want to see if y'all noticed what she said, what she tried to slide up in there. She talks most of the video about these alleged underwear that you can sell. Mind you, I'm sure the white ladies got a whole bunch of these underwear because allegedly these whores go days and days and weeks without bathing. And I wonder if she's a part of that committee. But did you notice how she said and other things at the end? She slid that. Hold on, let me rewind it back to the end because she said and other things. You know what that sounds like to me when she said and other things? Let me rewind it, Hanny. Let me let y'all hear it. Hold on, hold your line. Hold on. It's no discrimination. So check them out, naughtyconnection.com, and tell them that your girl hates. Hold on, let me go back. So get into it and make that extra money off, your sexy unmentionables and other stuff too. It's no discrimination. You see, your sexy unmentionables and other stuff too. That sounds like this is a whole prostitution website. They are promoting it as, oh, we can sell your underwear. But I'll drop them all personally to you. Oh, you need me to you know what I'm saying? What are these other things that we're selling besides just the unmentionables? I'm just saying. Inquiring minds want to know. Not used condoms. How? Where's Abby to sing? How did we get here? Not to listen. Oh, oh. Can somebody repost the link in case somebody wants to come on and talk with me? I need somebody to come on and talk me through this and help me with this. I'm having a difficult time. Can one of my mods redrop the link? I know Abby dropped the link earlier. Um, cause mm, mm, I can't. Nope. Hazel E. I just this has now. I'm going to tell you, this is going to become a trend. I could see this happening on with other people from other love and hip hops. I know Sukiyana is all about this life. I could see Suck It Hannah, as I like to call her. I could see Suck It Hannah doing this. Hey, peace, love. I mean, I could see Bobby Light's old trollop ass doing this. Okay. Like, let's be clear. Joseline Hernandez don't want no parts of selling her used up underwear on this raggedy ass website. What is happening here? Listen, I told y'all it was all downhill when our first story of the day was some dude, Tyson Gilbert, chopping off his own dick and chucking it out the window down there to the state of Tennessee at the state troopers. No, consumer protection and the CDC. King Roman, listen. One of y'all need to come over here and talk me through this because the last time I checked, I cannot. I need to refresh my drink. Y'all drive me to drink. Now, somewhere in the bushes, somewhere, one of y'all want somebody is going to venture off to this website and purchase some of these good underwear from this thing. How do you even um validate that it's actually from that person that they actually had it on their body? I mean, I guess if it's Hazel Lee, you put the black light up against it and see how many stains come up or something. I mean, I'm just trying to find out. I could see Sierra doing something like this. Sierra from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Hmm. Her or what was the chick name that was on there before? Pooh that was on there 2 seasons ago. Pooh used to make me listen. I go back. I told you I still go back and watch my Love Hip Hop reviews from season 8. And the way I used to go in on Pooh. Remember she brought that goddamn those bed sheets down there to Trinidad. Where were they? They was in Trinidad, right? She brought the whole bed. She brought the bed sheets. What's going on, Joshua? Brought the bed sheets. Talking about she had to save the bed sheets with the shit stains on it and shit. I was like, girl, who saves shit stained bed sheets? But this is Love and Hip Hop. And so if we could have people saving shit stained bed sheets, allegedly, we can also have people selling their used underwear on Al Gore's good internet. I'm mm-mm. Not when we had a post office closed for biohazardous exposure. We would listen. This I need post offices to be checking for this like they used to be checking for anthrax back in the early 2000s, right after 9/11. Remember when you couldn't go check your mail back in late 2001, early 2002, because you were scared you might get anthrax, because allegedly they were mailing anthrax to people and people were dying horribly of anthrax poisoning. Remember that? Girl, same thing. Child, y'all gotta go on already. Y'all gotta go on today. Like, I'm trying to understand who is out here buying Hazel E's underwear. Y'all let me know. Who's buying her underwear? Child. That anthrax, honey, baby. The anthrax had people scared to go check the mail, honey. They weren't playing with y'all. Listen, they were not playing with y'all, but yeah, gyno office is going, to listen. I don't know what kind of, suction or sand blasting they got to do down there for that woman's cooch to get it clean or whatnot. But yeah, child, who got Lil Nas X pregnant? That's a good question. That's a good question. Beautiful baby bump. Beautiful baby bump. I'm just saying. I am just saying. I'm just saying. Anyway, um, what was I about to say? She's going to be no, she's not going to be relevant. No, Hazley is never going to be relevant. Just like she's never going to have a rap career. She's never going to be relevant. Just like she's never going to have a rap career. She trying. She trying. Child. Y'all going down there and buy that woman's underwear, honey. Go on down there and buy that woman's underwear. Have y'all been seeing the little snippets of Billy Porter being the fairy godmother on Cinderella? It was cute. Hip hop community is losing their minds after Drake's album dropped last night. I've heard bits and pieces, but I'm not a big Drake fan. I've never liked Drake really like that. His voice sometimes is the brown nose for me, and it invokes violent diarrhea. So I don't do a whole lot of listening to Drake. I do know that the professional troll Lil Nas X has the people um losing their minds again. The funny part is it's a whole lot of people in the Rainbow Coalition that's losing their minds because of this the baby bump. I'm just saying. I don't understand it either, but yeah, I'm not the biggest Drake fan, like, dear God. He will always be the little boy in the wheelchair from Degrassi High. I will never not see him as the little boy in the wheelchair from Degrassi High. So now, it's me D. Is Camilla playing the princess? Is she playing Cinderella? I should say. I don't know the little girl. I don't know some of these little girls anyway. Some of these, I'm just too old to be trying to learn some of these young people. I'm just too old. I don't have that kind of energy. Okay, she's playing. Okay, and so she's racist allegedly. What else? I don't really know who she is. I don't even know what else she's played in to even be able to say I follow or knew anything about her career. So I can't speak to. Oh, she has racist tweets. So, okay, well we can cancel her. Okay, we can cancel her. She's easily canceled. She can fall into the category with some of the other people we don't care about. What King Roman? What you talking about? I'm just saying, girl. You know. All right, this is what I need. Okay, all of my straight women in the audience go like this. This is the earmuffs times. Okay, this is I'm talking to my gay men. The that's in the room that I'm gonna hit them to the game. Okay, this is what Drake's music is used for in the gay community. Okay, if you go to a party, a house party, and you hear a lot of Drake playing, you want to know what's happening? That house party is about to turn into a whole sex party. And it's about to be so it's a boom boom room back there, and there's some busting down that's going on. Because that's all they use Drake music for is sex parties. I'm just telling you what I know. I'm not saying I know from experience. I know because some people told me, hey, the Sims overdose. There go my boo right there. Hey boo. Allegedly. Because I don't know. But y'all stop me when I'm lying, because y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know when you hear more than one Drake song, what that means. Baby, it's going down. It is going down. Mm, I'm just saying. It's about to go down. I'm just saying. Listen, the boys are telling you, all of my people, the gay men in my chat, they know what I'm talking about. They know I'm not lying to them. They know I ain't lying. Mm-hmm. Child, I don't want to give away all of our secrets. You know, these are trade secrets. These are secrets of the trade that I should not be letting y'all in on. Okay. Okay. You on the wall, bad knives. You know what? I'm not doing this with you, King Roman. But y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know I am not lying. Baby, you hear two or more Drake songs. Hmm, hmm. Ooh. I'm just saying. I just calls it as I sees it, honey. And truly, that's the only use that we have in the Rainbow Push Coalition for Drake. And let me tell you why they usually have Drake, because that's their way. See, Drake is music really made for women. Drake is music really made for women. Let's just be clear. But if you are one of the girls and you wanted to hold on to this um notion that, oh, I'm at this good sex party and I got to portray myself as being masculine, and if I'm listening to Drake in the background, that makes me masculine, and whatever little fantasies the girls are holding on to, that's what they use Drake for, so they can blast Drake from their radios in their cars, and I guess that makes them feel more masculine or straight presenting. Girl, I guess. Knowing soon as they get home, they playing City Girls and Trina. A mess. A mess. And Saucy Santana. A mess. Child. I told you, Abby, Drake makes music for women. Just like Lifetime is television for women, Drake music for women. Just saying. It is what it is. Child. Sim, Sims, that right there is the truth, and ain't nothing but the truth. Child. Okay. Listen, that's the only use we in the community have for Drake. Somebody get bust down. Drake is bust down music. It's bust down music because it allows who's ever trying to portray themselves as being masculine presented. Because you got masculine bottoms just like you got masculine tops or whatever. They be trying to live out their fantasies with Drake. Girl, I guess. I guess. I guess. Anyway, sure, I'm sure Drake play his own music when he get bust down. Wait, you say, child. Exactly. Drake is barely masculine himself. Girl, I can't with Miss Drake, honey. He will always be wheelchair boy from Degrassi. Wheelchair boy from Degrassi. Just like, and I love him to death. And if he gave me a second look, I would be on him like Stank on Dookie. Nick Cannon will always be the ghetto girl that worked at the restaurant from all that. Remember with him and Keenan Thompson used to play the two ghetto girls on all that. And they used to be talking real ghetto and stuff like that. He used to have little fingernails on, the little raggedy wig. Nick Cannon will always be that character for me. Always. I will always see him as that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Just saying. Baby, y'all are giving Drake everything he wants, honey. Y'all are giving that young man everything he wants. And I'm here for it. Yes, the Quickie Mart. Yes. Baby. Keenan and Nick Cannon. At first, I think it was Keenan and Kale used to do it at first. And when Kale left, Nick Cannon came. And when Nick Cannon came, um, would I give Nick a try every day of the week, twice on Sundays? King Robin, please, please. Nick Cannon? Oh yes, every day of the week, twice on Sunday. I would have child number 14 if I could. I would have child number 14. Kel will always work at Good Burger. He will always work at Good Burger. Child, Nick Cannon can get everything he wants. Girl, and always could, always could. You don't even say his name because you don't want to get knocked up. Okay, girl, ladies, y'all might be pregnant. Y'all need to go take a pregnancy test just from us discussing Nick Cannon right now. Okay, you might be pregnant. I'm just saying. I was telling somebody this the other day because we were talking. Somebody had on all that T-shirt, and we just started. But me and it was a group of us, and we started busting out into the all that theme song. And there was somebody who was not my friend, but a friend of a friend, didn't know all that theme song, and we all ceremoniously looked at them like, okay, you need to find your car keys and find you somewhere to go, because what you're not gonna do is not be able to sing the all that theme song because you say you don't know the theme song to all that. Girl, we don't play them games. Yeah, no, this ain't the right circle of friends for you. This ain't the right group for you if you can't sing the all that theme song. I ain't saying you got to do Left Eye whole rap part, even though you should know Left Eye's rap part. I'm not saying you got to, but you better at least know the chorus. If you can't at least do the chorus for all that theme song, then you just need to go find you some other friends. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You have the CBS now. Quintessential child. Child. I don't know why you Dami, are you on Apple? Because I hear if you got an iPhone or an Apple, you got to use like a different um Ebby. What is the isn't it like a different link if you got an iPhone or an Apple when you're trying to join the membership? I don't know. I think it is. I'm just saying. That's what's missing in a lot of shows nowadays. Kids nowadays will never understand that a good theme song from a show, like you remember certain shows by theme songs. Like when certain theme songs come on, you remember where you was in your life. And shows nowadays don't have theme songs no more. And I just miss that. Like they just will have a quick 5 second opening credit and that be it with some music. No theme song, no verbiage, no little jingle or anything. Child, child. No, his body ain't that fragile, Sims overdose. You must not have gotten into Nick Cannon's body. Nick Cannon's body right now in 2021 is still ripped. Ripped. I'm just saying. Okay. You got that Dom, you Abby said you gotta do iPhone from a computer. If you have an iPhone, you gotta do the membership from a computer. Yeah, yeah, his body ain't fragile at all. Nick Cannon is still ripped. Nick Cannon, you go get into Nick Cannon's body. Go look up Nick Cannon's body right now and go see and get your whole life. Go ahead, get your whole life at it. Cause he don't listen. Ooh, ooh. Anyway. Oh, also, what's getting ready to start, I think later this month, but those of you people who watch the first three seasons, season four of Dear White People is starting this month, I think as well. I think that comes out this month, as well as Blood and Water. No Blood and Water, y'all told me starts this month, but I think Dear White People comes out this month too. Child. Pinky Tiki, that's such a subjective question. There's no right or wrong answer about that question, Pinky Tiki. That's because that's real subjective. It depends on what generation you're a part of. But it's definitely generational. Um, and hell, it might depend on what you had access to, because some people didn't have cable. I know I ain't have cable for a long time. Not until I graduated high school. I only watched cable when we were stealing it from our neighbors. Well, not stealing it, but because they would allow us, excuse me, to run the cable line across the fence or whatever. Or we was going over my cousin's house. Listen, the Golden Girls, the entire television show from the theme song to every episode is in the Mount Rushmore and pantheon of greatest television shows ever to grace a television screen. Please be clear. There is no argument about that. There is no going back and forth about that. The only thing discussion that we will have about that is me discussing and telling mods to block you if you have anything bad to say about my hosts. Okay? So, child. Chicken, get your chicken here. Oh, I love Family Ties with Denise Williams, and I think that was Denise Williams and Johnny Mathis, maybe. What would we do, baby, with our love? What would we do, baby, with our love? Mm. And there ain't no nothing we can love each other through. Oh, what would we do, baby, with our love? Sha la la la. That was a good. I love. What's that? It was Denise. I know Denise Williams is the woman singing on it. It's Denise Williams and is it Barry Manilow? I'm trying to think. It's either Denise Williams and Barry Manilow. I don't think that's Barry Manilow. It might be. Or is it Johnny Mathis? It's Denise Williams and somebody on that song. I know that. Um, Child. There was for me. It was a lot of not so big shows that had great song. Perfect Strangers had a great theme song. Fucking Give Me a Break had a good theme song. Amen had one of the best theme songs ever because when I tell you Vanessa Bell Armstrong sang the hell out of that theme song to Amen, child, you could listen. You could not have the Amen show not come on and not have me stop whatever I was doing. What's good, Jada? What's good, bro? I was gonna stop whatever I was doing to listen to Vanessa Bell Armstrong sing the goddamn theme song to Amen. Child, turn on the light and put me on the right road. Child, that woman sang with Sherman Hemsley doing double dutch. I'm just saying. Child. It was Johnny Mathis? Okay. Thank you. I knew it was either Johnny Mathis or Barry Manilow, but Niecy, you know Niecy is a whole vibe too. Niecy be singing, honey. Denise Williams, love her. Child, that goddamn Vanessa Bell Armstrong and that goddamn Shine on Me, child. When she do the whole when she do that bend that goes all the way from the bottom of her range all the way to the top of her range, child. Because a lot of people thought that was Roz Ryan that sang it, the heavy set light skinned lady on that show. They thought that was her singing that. And that was not Roz Ryan. That was Vanessa Bell Armstrong. Shine, she's shining on me. Come on, come on, come on, come on and shine. Hey, 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 hey. I used to live for her. Girl, Vanessa Bell Armstrong used to be singing that song, honey. Child. The Cosby Show changed their theme song every season, though. And I remember that one season where it was just like totally different, where they had the little tropical theme or whatever. Remember the one season that was like season 5 or something like that? Because the theme song, it was like different derivations of the same song. But then that one season, I think it was like season 5 or 4, where it was like this whole production and they had on these tropical things or whatever, child. The Hedebring sisters, child, yes, God. Yes, God. Oh, let me tell y'all, listen. So I was on a phone with one of my nephews, and my nephews are always trying to talk about me and call me old as hell. And my nephews be like, "Oh, yes." Back in the days when the world was in black and white, when you were young, they always thought that way. They're so disrespectful, just so disrespectful. Anyway, they were like, "Y'all, your generation don't know what." First of all, they think music back in the day is trash. And I told my brother that he's not a good father if they think that old music is trash. Anyway, so they were like, because concerts today are so much better. That's why you see so many more people. Because they were like, this their whole argument. You see way more people at our concerts today than y'all probably had back in the day. Omar was a great theme song, sung by the great Donny Hathaway. God bless the dead. That was one. That's one of my top five television theme songs. Jaded Mar by the great Donny Hathaway. Lady Godiva was a freedom rider. She didn't care if the whole world looked with Joan of Arc that the Lord you got. Don't get me started. Donny Hathaway sang the hell out of that song, honey. Child. Anyway, um, so what they was telling me that concerts back in the day wasn't as good because we didn't have as many people. I said, first of all, young men, y'all concerts pale in comparison to what we used to have back in the day. Okay, pale in comparison. I say, first of all, one of the greatest concert tours in the whole history of concert tours to ever be done on this earth, I went to, which is the Janet Jackson Velvet Rope Tour. Let's be clear, that's my first Janet Jackson tour. And Janet Jackson Velvet Rope Tour is easily one of the greatest tours that ever dawned the face of the earth. That's clear. And they were like, really, really, really. I had to school the little boys. They all I hate they just upset me yesterday because they always try to make me feel old. My little nephews. And then they always try to act like what they have going on is better than us. Child. A mess. A mess. A mess. Just a whole mess. The Velvet Rope Tour is easily one of the best tours ever. Child. And now and people talk about Janet all of the time, but Janet Jackson was singing on that tour. I remember vividly her singing on that because she sang. I remember her singing that goddamn again, and I was in tears. Do you hear me? I was a little emotional back then, but she had me in tears when she sang that goddamn again and gave me my whole life. Child, Janet Jackson was a whole move back in the day. Child, these children don't know. The Showtime at the Apollo theme song was the It's Showtime at the Apollo. Showtime at the Apollo. I think the best seasons were the best time period was definitely the Sinbad years when he was hosting and Steve Harvey. Those were the best. That's to me the glory days of Showtime at the Apollo. The Sinbad years and the Steve Harvey years. After that, we don't need to talk about it no more. But it was the Sinbad and Steve Harvey years. Child, Janet sang that goddamn again for me, honey, and gave me life abundant. Child had me boo crying in the audience, honey. Boo crying had to gave me my whole life. If you ain't never been to a Janet Jackson concert, baby, you have not been to a concert yet. I'm sorry. She still does concerts now, but I hate that you missed her in her prime because that when she was doing again, no, I'm not again, when she was doing the Velvet Rope tour and the All For You tour, that is when she was in her prime. Also, if you are in any of the areas that have been affected by Ida, be it Louisiana, Mississippi, all up and down the eastern seaboard. I know even in New York and New Jersey where they're having floods. Y'all know we our thoughts and prayers are with you all. Y'all do a check-in and let me know if you're in those areas that y'all are okay. Because I am, I do want to make sure that my people in areas are okay. I can tell y'all Ty is fine up there in New York. Oh, you talk about Sandman Sims. It's me D from Apollo. Sandman Sims. I think Velvet Rope tour wasn't that the first tour that and hey Soap and Wash, wasn't that the first tour that came on television? I think because remember HBO would play one of the tour dates from Janet's tour. I think it was on HBO. I think that was the first one where HBO had Janet's tour on there. And people had said, and that's when a whole lot of the viewing public got to see Janet really be in, in her element. They were like, "Oh, this hooker is for real." Like, and you was like, "Oh wow, why am I not there?" Because even when you watch it, because I remember watching it on HBO, and this was after I had went to my went on saw it in live, and I was like, now the television version is good, but it still did not put you in the whole mood of the it still didn't put you in the mood of being there, because you got the whole freaking arena or stadium or whatever singing and rocking and jumping at the same time. Just a whole mood. Just a whole mood. Or now I saw um Mike when he came to Miami. I had an uncle who worked he didn't work there. He had a friend who worked down to the stadium where the tour was happening at. That was at Orange Bowl at the time. And he was like, "Listen, we can get y'all in. Y'all show up at this such and such time." And we all showed up, and we was all there. Uh, we sure got in. This was during the bad tour. This was like 89 or something like that. Yeah, I was a little boy then. I was a real little boy then. But anyway, um, catching salve from that dirty ass water from the child. But yeah, I've seen some of the greats live. Like, I'm glad I was able to see some of the greats live, because it's an experience. I've seen Prince. I've seen all my girls. I saw Hate Retha live. I saw Patty. I seen Anita. I seen Shaka. I seen Mariah. Of course, I've seen Queen Mariah. Child, meet us at the side gate over there. Um, not the 17th Avenue side. Meet us on the other side. Now if you're from Miami, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, the side right by the houses or whatever, where our old Orange Bowl used to be. Well, it's now at the Marlin Stadium, but that's the old Orange Bowl. Child, meet us over there on that side. Yes, Hate Retha. Child. Oh, Michelle Indigale Cello did a show last night in Atlanta, and I am not. Oh, you're not hearing good reviews. That's not good. I done been to a lot of great gospel concerts, Abby, too. Now I done seen JPK in concert. Love me some John P. Key. I saw Kirk Franklin when he was still with the family after the What You're Looking For album. And to me, that's when Kirk Franklin was at his prime. That's the best iteration of Kirk Franklin. When the family came out with that second album, the What You're Looking For album, one of the greatest gospel albums of all time. I seen Mississippi Mass, Georgia Mass, Florida Mass, um, all of them live in concert. I saw Reverend James Moore in concert. Great live concert. I seen the Clark Sisters too many times to name. They used to come to my church all the time. I seen the Pace Sisters too many times to name. They don't came to my church so many times. I've seen Rance Allen too many times to name. Um, Dottie Peoples I've seen several times. Shirley Caesar I've seen too many times to name. I've seen all of the wine. I saw the Winans back in the early 90s, the Winans group, and then I saw BB and CC like a year after that, right after the Addictive Love album. So I've been to some good concerts. I've been able to see. I went to even if you go to all genres, that like I went to the Three Tenors concert when they were in their prime in the mid 90s. I went to that concert. They came down to Miami, and that was a wonderful concert. Okay. Yes, I've seen Rance Allen. We still sad about Rance Allen. Yeah, I've been to I've seen Ricky Dillard. I've seen Richard Smallwood. Um I you name it. I seen Ty Tribute. Ty Tribute be doing too much for me. That's why I can't be getting into it. Because if you go to one of his concerts, I just, I be like, he be like bouncing too much. They be doing, and the whole group that be with him be doing so much moving and so much rocking and so much everything and so much backflips and so much. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. I saw Whitney live. Unfortunately, it was not during her prime. I saw Whitney live around the Waiting to Exhale time. And by that time the voice had already gone. Now, believe it or not, Whitney's best tour was probably her very first one because Lecrae is fine. He is fine. It's me. Ooh, child. Um, but Whitney's first tour was probably her best one. When she had that second tour, which was supposed to be her biggest tour, people will tell you she had heard her voice. And this was like the late 80s when she should have really been like singing the house down. But what happened was she had heard her voice, and production and management wouldn't let her take time off to rest her voice so that it could heal. And so she went out on tour, and you can see videos and stuff from that second tour, which was in the late 80s, where she's cracking and everything. And this is when Whitney was still, this is pre Bobby Christina, before she was even pregnant, before she was married. And she was cracking because she had heard her voice, and they never let the voice heal, and they forced her to go out on tour and have all of these tour dates when her voice had never healed. And you could see on their videos and things like that with her, not having a good go at it. And this is back in the day. Yeah, and quintessential that a lot of times you see that happen where production teams and recording labels will force artists to go on tour and not let them get the rest that they need, and it's to the detriment of the artists and to the fans, because they'll go out and do these tours, and they will want to perform, and they just can't. I saw Mariah probably during her best tour, which was during the time of, which was before Butterfly, but after during the day, it was the tour for the Daydream out after the Daydream album. And Mariah at that time was belting it out. Early Mariah, if you go to Mariah in her early days, Mariah could belt and sing, but Mariah was more so about the whistle notes, those stratospheric registers. So when you look at the Mariah Carey album and the Emotions album, she was doing a lot more of that. She was giving you stratospheric whistle register and all of that. And then when she got to Music Box album and Daydream album, she started to do less of the whistle register and more just belting it out and singing great songs where she's just blowing, and she giving you runs and ad libs and bids, and that's when she was singing her face off. And I was like, come on, Mariah was singing her face off on that to listen. Singing her face. I says, you better sing, Mariah. You better fucking sing, you whore. Girl, that woman used to say. That goddamn Daydream album. Somebody put this on my Facebook, and I had to respond. They said, name an album that changed your life. Like when you heard that album, like everything, like, because there's music that can change your life. They were like, name an album that changed your life. And I quickly and unequivocally said it was the Daydream. That Mariah Carey Daydream album for me. Whew, mm, I consider just play that album right now and get my whole fucking life. Do you hear me? My whole goddamn life. Goddamn Mariah. God damn it. I saw Mary J several years ago, and she stopped the show and called the sound guy everything but a joke. I've seen Mary J. Blige live, and I've seen her live a few times, and Mary J. Blige do not care. She will go there and, ooh, child. Now, one of the best live performances I've seen, one of the best live concerts I've been to, was a concert they had Solange, followed by Chrisette Michelle, followed by Maxwell. No, it was Solange, Chrisette Michelle, Raheem Devon, and then Maxwell. When I tell you, I got my entire life at that concert, and they had, and I was like in the front, like right up on the stage for that concert. When I tell you, I got my whole life. When I tell you, I got my whole life. What's going on, Cuzzo? That's my cousin, y'all. That's my blood cousin, like cousin, like we're 3 weeks apart, y'all. But yeah, that concert right there was such a good concert. Um, I saw Mary J. Blige. She was at Jazz in the Garden, and she was pretty good at Jazz in the Garden. But you know, Mary J. Blige is gonna do it. She gonna crack some notes. She gonna be off key. It's just Mary J. Blige. I've seen Tony Braxton. Tony Braxton is good in concert. I like Tony. Tony is good. Um, I've been to a lot of I've seen a lot of people in concert. Um, I ain't passed out from all what? Child. Oh, you talk about from that concert? Listen, that concert that had Solange, Chrisette, Raheem Devon, and Maxwell, they don't owe me nothing. Cuzzo. Cause see, you see how my cousin coming in this chat trolling me about Mariah? Because she already know how I feel about Mariah. She knows me. She knows how I am about the greatness that is Mariah Carey. She already knows how I am about Mariah. She knows that I will fight in these streets about Queen Mariah. Okay. Um, like Mary J. Blige, let's just be clear, she's not a live performer. Mary J. Blige is best suited for studio where she can go in, do it a couple of times, make sure it's the right tone, make sure they say, nah, that ain't quite on key, Mary. Go on back in there. Do some overdubs over it and everything. So, child. Listen, at the Maxwell concert, Joshua, they were literally that was the first time. You know how your mom and your dad tell you that back in the day of the Teddy Pendergrass and stuff like that, they used to throw underwear on stage. They were throwing underwear on stage at Maxwell. I'm not making that up. I saw a couple boxers too. They would throw it. They were literally losing their goddamn minds at the Maxwell concert. Child, a mess. Child, a mess. I will have to agree. I don't enjoy her live performances. Like Mary J. Blige gonna go in the studio and give you what you need, but having her sing it live, not so much. Shaka is one of them ones. You got to get her to the right level of being coked out. When you got Shaka Khan, you got to get her. You can't have her with no drugs. She got to have a little bit of something in her system. But when you give her too much, it's gonna be so you can't have none at all, and then you can't have too much. You got to have it right in the pocket with Shaka. Because Shaka, if you get Shaka right in the pocket, Shaka Khan is gonna come there and sing her face off. But baby, if she have too much, she ain't gonna be like, you ain't gonna understand that. She ain't gonna do nothing. If she'll have none at all, then it ain't gonna be that good either. Child, not the words on the fan that she had at Hate Retha's funeral, wasn't it? Wasn't that at Hate Retha's funeral where she had the words on the back of the fan? Child. Shaka, you gotta have that right level of coked out. Whitney used to be coked out too. But Whitney's problem was not the coke. Whitney's problem was the cigarettes. Whitney got to a point where she couldn't hold a note and she couldn't really sing like that because them cigarettes had to affect her. Child. Child, she was a mess at Jazz in the Garden. Now she came to Jazz in the Gardens more than once. That second time she came to Jazz in the Garden, she was a mess. The first time she came to Jazz in the Garden, she was good. That second time, she was a damn mess. Just a damn mess. Just a damn mess. Now Patty's problem is Patty can still sing, but Patty's voice, I mean, Patty is what, in almost in her 80s, almost, I think, if not 80 already. She pushing 80. So that voice still had a lot of wear and tear on it. So it's just a there. She's still gonna kick her shoes off. Now, what Patty is not gonna do, she ain't gonna throw that mic stand as far as she used to. Y'all know back in the day, Patty was gonna always end her set with Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and Patty was gonna take that microphone at the end of Over the Rainbow and throw that whole mic stand somewhere way out into the audience, and it was like, you better watch out. You better watch out if you on the first 15 or so rows, because you might get hit with the mic stand. You just knew it was coming. She also used to kick her shoes into the audience, but now Patty probably said, listen, I'll pay like $800 for these shoes. I kick them on the other side of the stage so one of my assistants can pick it up, but I'm not kicking my shoes in this audience. Now I pay $800, $1,000, $1,200 for these goddamn pair of shoes. You don't believe that? You do not believe that? Child. Shaka was getting a bump, Auntie Dee. She was getting a bump. Shaka was like, wait a minute, it's wearing off. I need a bump. And she had to go get a bump. I've seen Fantasia live. Fantasia's good live. I've seen Fantasia live. I've seen Jennifer live too. I've seen Jennifer Hudson live too. Both of them I like live. They can sing. Also, I saw so after the movie Respect came out, Jennifer Hudson has been doing, promotional tours, and she has been doing the song Nessun Dorma, made famous by Luciano Pavarotti. And if you remember, there was one year, I think it was at the Grammys, where Pavarotti could not come, and Aretha sang Nessun Dorma for him because he was ill or something. And people always talk about how good Hate Retha did. Hate Retha did not do good on Nessun Dorma. It was horrible to me. But conversely, the rendition that Jennifer Hudson did, I just saw her. She did one look like in Central Park a couple weeks ago. She did a performance of Nessun Dorma in Central Park, and it was a great performance to me. I mean, for Jennifer Hudson, Nessun Dorma is a hard song. It's written for a tenor. It is a very difficult song. You got to have some real chops to sing that song, and she did a much better than I thought she would do. I thought it was way out of Hate Retha's wheelhouse. Like, you got to have power behind your voice to sing a Nessun Dorma, and Hate Retha's really not known for power. She has a more of an airy, ethereal kind of voice. And so those voices aren't built so much for power behind it. And you got to have that kind of power to sing a Nessun Dorma. Oh, yeah, she looked good. Jennifer looked good. She had her hair up in like a bun or whatever, a bun ponytail or whatever. She looked real good, but the performance was actually really good. Like, I really enjoyed it. Fanny, when you see Fanny in performance, Fanny is a performer, and she is going to give you a true performance. Fanny's really good live. Now, I've seen Fanny, and she was really good live. I saw, believe it or not, Tina Marie. She came to Jazz in the Garden and died like a month later, right after that performance. Like, I remember she came, she performed at Jazz in the Garden. She was real good at Jazz in the Garden, and like a month later, she was dead. Yeah, I didn't like it, but people talk about her performance of that song like it was so great. It was awful. It was not good at all. Especially if you know the song and you've heard the song performed the way it should before. It was not good. It just wasn't. Yeah, I hate Retha didn't have a good was on the night show, and only because Whitney Mama was on child. Listen, Cynthia Houston was sitting behind Hey Retha, cut her eyes like, girl, get me off this goddamn stage, child. Or one of these talk shows, she hit a Carrie Clark shit. No, that was child. You know Carrie Clark. Carrie Clark shit is good for a good no. Carrie Clark is gonna holler at it. Baby, she's gonna holler and give you a run. That's gonna take you some places, honey. I live for a good run and holler. Listen. You give me a sickening soprano section, and that's all I need. I mean, a good alto section is good to have as well, I guess. Well, altos come a dime a dozen. You give me a fierce, sickening soprano section, you can't tell me nothing, honey. Give me one more good soprano. You know who keeps a good soprano section? Now that Hezekiah Walker keeps a good soprano section only because in order to sing with Hezekiah Walker, you know you got to modulate 8,000 times for Hezekiah. So you got to keep your decent soprano section um with Hezekiah Walker. Child. Child. Yeah, I live for a good singing soprano. You know who I love? What's my girl name? Who sings she's a good soprano. She sings There Is No Way. There is no way. That's all. And you see her, they got on the light powder blue robes. Ah, what's this girl name? She got the shortcut. Oh, I can't think of her name. God, y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all have seen this video a million times. Oh God, what is her name? Oh, come on now. Child, child, child. I can't think of this lady name. Oh, hold on. Now y'all gonna make me look it up on my computer. Cause y'all ain't helping me. What is this lady name? Y'all gonna make me look this up. Y'all supposed to be helping me, God. And y'all ain't helping me do nothing. Where am I at? There. Wait, type computer. There it yes, Nikki Rock. Thank you, Abby. Child. Because thought I was gonna have to go and search this up. Thank you, Abby. Child, child, when I tell you that woman sings that song, that's a good soprano. She's a good soprano. That woman can holler. Now watch it. If you watch that video, more than getting into Nikki, you got to get into that choir director, baby. That the big man is the choir director, the director on that video. He's fat. Get into him. Cause baby, he is conducting that choir like it is the last time he go ever. He is more animated than everybody else up there. Okay, baby, and you don't even pay him no mind. It's not until somebody points him out to you and say, "Take a look at this man and what he got going on over here." Baby, he was giving life abundant. Do you hear me? He was giving he was giving life eternal. Bobo, you know what I'm talking about. Baby, he was up there conducting like it was the last time. Man. You talk about theatrics? Okay, go ahead and watch it. Because I never noticed him until somebody pointed out. I say, look at him, look at the director. I said, ooh. I said, oh, girl. Just the best. Just the best. Anyway, so I'm about to get off here in a little bit because I need to I'm gonna try and watch episode 3. Not Power Bottom. I'm not doing this with you, Bobo. Do I know who Young Pharaoh is? I don't know these people. What's in this cup? Um, Jam jar, sweet Shiraz wine. I'm finishing up this jam jar. So y'all say hi to my cousin. I love her. I was just thinking about you the other day. I was saying I need to call my cousin. I'm glad you came in here. You should call me. Chat. Oh, don't no, it's no downgrade. You missed the part of the video where I showed that I was what we were drinking or what we I drinking in this unseen. In this cup is not the wine. In that cup, we are drinking the Japanese gin. See, the gin straight from Japan. Chat. Ooh, chat. I'm gonna see my cousin next month in October. I gotta go to her sister's reception for her wedding. What's the dates on that? What's the dates on the reception? So I can try to book some plane tickets or something. Because I will be there. I will be there. You need to see the video of Tone and Leandria singing, and you will be laid to child, not laid prostrate before the Lord. Girl. Child, yeah, you know we gonna be right there at the reception, having our whole life, having a good old time. October 9th, okay. Oh, that's not that far away. Okay. I need to okay. I need to get on top of that. Okay. I'm glad you said something. 'Cause I need to be trying to order some plane tickets. All right. You gotta do that. Hmm. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Child, you know, when me and my family get together, child, a good time is had by all. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to get off here. I told you I was here live for no reason. How we start off the live talking about some idiot man in Tennessee who chopped off his own penis and threw it out the window at the police. To now we are discussing all parts of um gospel music and being laid prostrate before the Lord. Only on this channel can you make that type of transition. How? Anyway, y'all go and watch clickbait my review. Let me see if my review is up yet on my channel. Um yes, my review is up for clickbait. So you can go and view that review. It is up. I just looked. Um Child, you got to go back to the beginning of the video, Joshua. You got to go back to the beginning. Um because we heathens that love God. I love God. You don't love God? What's wrong with you? I hate that stuff. I hate it with Erica Campbell who made that stuff. I love God. You don't love God? What's wrong with you? I was like, Erica, what is this trash? And she was real serious. That people was over there listen. People was over there living for the song. And I'm looking at Erica side-eyeing her like, Erica, Erica, Erica. You would love that song, Joshua. God. Um, I am slated to be later tonight. Um I'll be over on Scotty's channel um for Boys Night Out later on Scotty's channel. So we'll be over there. Later tonight. I think that's at 9 o'clock tonight. So yeah. Anyway, as I always say, I love y'all. I love y'all. No, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. Yeah, much appreciated. Um, Are the people ready for me? I don't know. We'll be over there tonight. We'll be over there tonight. Um, and we'll tomorrow. If I hadn't already said, Silly Saturday will be tomorrow, late afternoon because I have to work in the morning. So it'll be late afternoon tomorrow for Silly Saturday. So look forward to that. And whew, yeah, I'll be over there. Y'all look for me over there. We'll try and make it do what it do. We'll make it do what it do. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all. Until next time, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out of here.